Hi, I'm Ree from mummyof4.com. Welcome back to my channel and another power hour speed clean with me, or should I call it a power as long as my family allow me to get on with it video, because I am just going to keep going for as long as I am allowed to, because as you probably know, I have 4 children and my husband all home because we are all practicing social distancing and we're doing the stay home and keep everyone safe and protect the NHS and save lives, and we're doing all that and following it all, but it does mean we're all here all the time making all the mess, so I'm sure you can sympathise with that. And I would normally sit on the bed to film my intros, wouldn't I? But my husband got up after me and he thinks that's what a made bed looks like. It's not. So we're going to start with that first. But before we get into that, I just want to say if you're new here, welcome. Please subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 PM. I do lots of speed clean videos as well as shop with me's when we're allowed to go to the shops, and haul videos, as well as we have got a renovation series because we are moving to a new house that we've been doing up. So as soon as kind of the social distancing stuff relaxes, we can go back over there and carry on with that. There'll be more content over there as well. I better get on with it before my family interrupt me and need me to do something again.
So that bed is definitely going to need changing, but first I'm going to fling open the windows and get some fresh air in the place, which is always nice, especially in this lockdown situation. And before I change the sheets, I'm going to do a bit of dusting, and that way any of the dust from this light fitting will fall onto the dirty bedding rather than onto the nice, fresh, clean bedding. Big confession, I do not dust this light very much, and it is stinky, disgusting, dusty. And I am just using this reusable fluffy duster thing to dust it, and to dust around the room for that matter. And the head of this fluffy duster goes in the washing machine, so that's really, really easy. So I'm just going to take these bits, like these are Zara's, so that's Zara's nightie, Zara's costume, and then put that back in her room. And then it is time to strip the bed. So I'm stripping the bedding and just flinging it into a washing basket, which is just out of sight, just off camera. And then all of this stuff can be washed. I tend to wash the bedding on a nice hot wash because it's white, just to kind of clean it and get any stains off and whatever. I'm unbuttoning it and taking out the duvet, and now the most important part is to re-button the duvet cover or re-popper it before you put it in the machine, because otherwise, you know what happens? Stuff gets lost inside the duvet cover, and it will be a pillowcase or something. You just never know where it is. It'll be inside the duvet cover, so make sure it's all poppered up. So that is ready to go downstairs, and now we've got the clean fresh bedding. The clean fresh bedding, I fold it and I store it inside one of the pillowcases. So all of my sets are stored inside one of the pillowcases of the set, if that makes any sense at all. I actually store the children's bedding in their rooms, so that way if I need to change them in the middle of the night or whatever, then I know where it is. You know, I don't need to disturb anyone else in the house, and it's super easy. So our stuff gets stored in our ensuite, which we've got an airing cupboard in there, but the children's bedding gets stored in their own rooms. And in fact, their bedding, I have a spare duvet as well, a complete spare duvet set on a duvet ready to go. Because I do find that way if they're ill or something, it's just a much quicker change of the bed. And then when the stuff comes out the wash, it's not like I've got to remake the bed at the time I'm changing the bed. I just have to put the duvet on after it comes out the wash. Does that make any sense at all? Let me know in the comments if that makes sense, or if I'm just rambling to myself. So popping these pillowcases on, it's possible this is what Zara meant. She answered in her, if you saw her interview with a 3-year-old, or when I did it when she was 2, she said, what is mummy good at? She said she was good at making pillows. Maybe she meant this as opposed to actually sewing, because she's never seen me make a pillow. She does see me change beds a lot though. So now unpoppering the duvet. So it is an extra step to have to do at this stage when I'm changing the bed, but it does mean I haven't lost stuff in the bed or in the bedding while it's in the wash. Now, I don't know about you, but this is a super king size bed and it's quite warm today, even with the windows open. Do you find that it's almost like a workout changing a bed like this by yourself? Because I get a bit, bit of a sweat on, so perhaps I'm just horrendously unfit, or perhaps it is actually, does this count as calorie burning? Does this count as daily exercise? I don't know, let me know in the comments. Anyway, I do make the bed, as you know, every morning, just like smoothing it over. I don't fully change the sheets every morning, but I am glad when it's done. It is very nice when the sheets are changed. So I'm going to now dust the windowsill and then give a little bit of Method. It's my favourite smell, it's the wild rhubarb, and just anti-back the surface and give it a bit of a freshen up. I am using more anti-back than normal at the moment, as I'm sure you all are now, to put away the girls' fancy dresses that have been left on my door, the Sophia and the unicorn dresses. They've spent more time in fancy dress this lockdown than they have in normal clothes. Now to tidy up my dressing table and just put a few bits and pieces away. This does tend to be a bit of a dumping ground if I don't tidy up frequently. Now today I am trying these out for the first time. I bought these on Amazon, I will link them below. They're magnetic lashes. I normally have eyelash extensions, which obviously I can't have done because you need someone to do them. So I'm trying these out. It is like an eyeliner that has a magnetic something in it, and then the eyelashes stick to the eyeliner. So I don't know, it's not quite as good as my, obviously my lash technician doing it, but so far it's my first go. I'm thinking it's quite good, so it'll do. It's a temporary lockdown solution, isn't it, to make me feel a little bit more normal. So let me know in the comments, what are you doing to make yourself feel a little bit more normal during this home lockdown situation? I'm trying to kind of get dressed and feel like I'm still straightening my hair and stuff, because it does make me feel a bit more normal. And now we go with the anti-back again. Not only is this sort of getting rid of germs, obviously, but it smells so good. And I do find, again, let me know in the comments, if you use cleaning products that you adore the smell of, does it make you more likely to clean? Because it does with me. If I am using like a really boring cleaning product or cleaning product I don't like the smell of, I'm very unlikely to want to clean. And clearly, I don't know, like a big child like that, if I've got stuff that I like using, I use it a lot more. That is the heat mat that I'm wiping over now for my hair straighteners. I'm also wiping over my actual hair straighteners because they've got loads of gunge on them. I believe the gunge is a build-up of dry shampoo residue from my hair, but I just realised how gross and disgusting they were. I'm also wiping over the phone. I don't even know why we have that phone plugged in. We never, ever, 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 ever use the landline. This is my husband's side of the bed, which has got loads of rubbish dumped on it. Granted, not quite as much rubbish as it normally has dumped on it. A lot of it belongs to the girls, but it's all going out of the way and it's all being dusted and wiped down. So I'm keen to get these bits of tidying around the room done because I want to move on to my kind of main objective for today. And that main objective is to get out my summer clothes. Now yesterday, as in the day before I'm filming this, on stories you saw me pull some of my summer clothes out, and that's over on Instagram stories, by the way. If you're not following me on Instagram yet, do head over there and follow me now. But I pulled out some of my summer clothes, and what I really need to do is pull out the rest of my summer clothes and to put away my winter clothes, because if you've got all the things in your wardrobe, there we go, these are just my sort of casual clothes I've been hanging around the house in. Sorry, I'm folding those and putting them away because they've been in the wash. But as I was saying, if you have all of your summer clothes and all of your winter clothes out all of the time, then you don't really appreciate what you have. Everything is just stuffed up. You can't see the wood for the trees. So by switching your summer and your winter clothes over, like now, I'm going to suddenly feel today like I've got new clothes. It's a good opportunity also, oh look, that's my debobbler. That's for the debobbling jumpers, it's fantastic. It's a good opportunity to pull everything out of your wardrobe and have a bit of a sort out, and do that at least twice a year then. And now, as you can see, I'm pulling out anything that is too wintry. Yeah, some people may say this is optimistic because maybe, because we live in the UK, winter may return, and that is entirely possible. But right now it's really warm. It's like 18 degrees, which for us is really warm. And I'm feeling optimistic, and I feel like getting summery clothes out and having a whole fresh wardrobe, at least it'll feel like a fresh wardrobe to me because it's stuff I haven't seen in what feels like forever, is another really good way to kind of lift and elevate my mood. I do feel like a decluttered house is a decluttered mind, and I do feel happier when everything around me is organised. So I don't know, maybe it's like I can't organise what's happening in the world, I can't control that. Those are, by the way, are going out dresses, so they're going out of my wardrobe because that's a bit depressing to look at those, because I'm not going to be wearing those. Let's face it, no restaurants are open, so we can't go out, so they're going out to my wardrobe. So back to what I was saying, I feel like you can't control what's happening in the world at the moment, but you can control some things around your home. You can control how nice and organised your wardrobe is, you can control if you have cleaned your house, you can control a lot of different things. So what are you going to choose to take control of that you can control, in order to stop stressing and feeling anxiety about the things that you can't control? Let me know in the comments. By the way, I'm just wiping down the wardrobe doors because they had like lines of dust where the drawers were coming out, and it was really bugging me. So that is now wiped, and also my wardrobe will smell nice, won't it? So you may wonder what these fun little pink things are. They are packing cubes. Now the packing cubes, you've probably seen if you've seen the pack with me videos or videos where we've been away for vlogs for the weekend and things, but I'm going to use them in the new bed in the new house. Now this is my new bed in the new house, and this is the last time I was at the new house, and it's an ottoman storage bed, as you can see. So what I'm going to do is, rather than just filling the whole ottoman storage up with stuff, which would really stress me out because it would just be a big pile of meh, I am going to sort things into individual packing cubes and fill the ottoman storage with stuff in the packing cubes. Now these are quite nice because they're kind of breathable. You can see what's in them a little bit, but they stack quite nicely, and I should, in my head, this is how it goes. I'm preparing to move, so we can't move yet because, you know, everyone's on social distancing and lockdown and everyone has to stay home, which is totally the right thing to do, and you're not really supposed to travel to a second home, so we can't go over there, we can't start moving in. But my hope is when things are relaxed a little bit, we can start moving. So I feel like by preparing this, I'm packing things, packing away my winter clothes, but not just packing them away, which is a positive thing because the summer's coming, but I'm packing them away, ready to go into my new bed. So this is where they're going to go. They are going to go into here. It's a massive amount of storage, which, if that's full of just these little packing cubes, I should be able to easily access things and find things. I'm also planning to store, because other people have said this is a good idea, gifts and things under there that haven't been wrapped yet, because let's face it, little children and little other curious people are not going to be looking under your ottoman storage bed, are they? So it's a good place to stash, you know, birthday presents and things that you don't want people to find. So now I'm wrapping up all of my tops. You saw that I left some long sleeve tops in the wardrobe. Now these are like the full length tops. These are harbour tops from Jules, most of them, and the sort of heavier dresses. And the ones I've left in the wardrobe are more 3/4 sleeves, and they're like a slightly finer material, so they're more like, even though they are sort of longish sleeves, they're 3/4 sleeves, and they are sort of a spring summer kind of top, the ones I've left in the wardrobe. And all these are kind of much heavier, longer sleeved tops, which I sincerely hope I am not going to need. But either way, they should be easy to get hold of underneath the ottoman bed when we get a chance to move. And if not, I mean, they'll just be under the bed that I'm currently sitting on for now. And these are big, thick jumpers. I'm not going to need these. Guys, we're not going to need these. Let's have a bit of optimism. Summer's here to stay. So now it is time to get the dresses that I got out of storage yesterday, the dresses and skirts. So these I'm hanging up. How I organise my wardrobe is I hang dresses over one end, because that way it's not all up and down through the wardrobe, if that makes sense. And then I separate it out with one of those little separator thingies, and then so I have dresses, then I have skirts, and then I have tops and things, because I can put stuff under the tops and things because there is space under there. If you can see in the back corner of that shot now, the dresses are all down one end, but I can store things under the other half of the wardrobe. I'm also really chuffed to get my denim jacket we just sorted out again, which is quite exciting because that means sort of spring and summer here. Now these are all the tops. These have been in a vacuum sealed bag, so they're all a bit kind of crumpled, creased. None of them are tumble dryable, but I'm going to show you a little hack in a moment when I take those down, and show you a little hack for not bothering to have to kind of properly wash and iron everything, because let's face it, it's clean, it's just been in storage. So now this is the big kind of thing under the bed at the moment. This is a big, I think it's called a scub from IKEA. And this is our kind of under the bed storage at the moment, but obviously I won't need it in the new house. So all these bits, these are Christmas things that I packed away after Christmas, but well, I did a big vacuum thing of packing, and then these are all the bits that I found afterwards and just kind of shoved in. So I'm packing these into packing cubes ready for Christmas, by which time we will have moved. I just keep thinking, by Christmas, guys, which always comes around really quickly, all of this craziness in the world will be over, and I will be coming to you from our new home and bringing videos from there, and I'll be doing Clean With Me, my new home, which I'm quite excited about. So that's all the vacuum seal stuff I did put away, and those are the packing cubes I've just filled. So I'm just going to shove them in this big scub thing for now, but all that will move and go in the ottoman bed as soon as we're allowed to go over there again. Now, in the airing cupboard yesterday, I put a whole bunch of dresses. Oh no, we're not on the dresses yet, we're finding skirts. We'll get to the dresses. I'm finding skirt hangers. Again, I'm going to do something with these, a little hack to show you what I'm going to do with the skirts. I'm going to hang the skirts in the shower. I'm going to spray them first with a little bit of This is water, bicarbonate of soda and a few drops of essential oils, and I'm just going to hang them there, and the kind of steam from the shower will steam out the creases. Now we're downstairs, we're in the laundry room. I'm going to put on the load of laundry, which is the bedding, and in there I'm going to use the Vanish. This is the Make It White Oxy Action stuff, and I'm going to use some Method fabric softener, and I'm going to use some Method laundry detergent as well because it smells amazing, and stick it on a nice long hot wash. And then in the dryer, well, first we're going to take out the towel that were in the dryer, but I'm going to throw in these things. They're not technically tumble dryable, but I'm literally going to throw them in for 5 minutes, and I'm going to use a white cloth. This is actually like a reusable colour catcher thing, and I've wet it, and I'm going to add a couple of drops of essential oil as well, just to make it smell nice. I picked up tea tree originally, we don't want that, we want lavender. So in that goes, and it's, oh, don't forget to empty the fluff filter, people. So in that goes, on for 5 minutes on delicate, and then you pull them back out just enough to warm them up, and then the moisture from the sort of flannelly thing that I put in it's just let out the creases. So just 5 minutes, it's not been long enough to damage them, it was on delicate anyway, and now I can hang them all up. So these have gone from being super creased and to fine, absolutely fine, and ready to hang in my wardrobe. So I'm hanging up all my different vest tops and things, and it is just making me feel kind of lighter and more summery. I'm really glad I took the time to pack this stuff away, because otherwise it just would have been in my way and I wouldn't have appreciated it now. Now it's like, oh, look at all this stuff, it feels new. And I should feel the same about my winter stuff now that I've put that away. So come the winter, it'll be like, ooh, new exciting stuff, rather than just like, ugh, I'm accustomed to and it's just been in my way the whole time. I also really like having a wardrobe that you can move things around in and not so jammed tight that you just can't find anything. So I'm now going to hang up all the bits and pieces in here. You probably will have noticed that, like I said, I have the dresses down one end, starting on the far left, and then I have skirts, and then I have all my tops. I do hang them up in rainbow order because that makes me happy and it makes me able to find things. Now, when I hang my husband's clothes in rainbow order, he says he can't find anything, and this makes no sense to me because it's just, you know, you just look for, if you're looking for a blue top, it's with the other blue tops. That makes sense to me. Is there anyone watching that doesn't make sense to? But it does not make sense to my husband at all. He can't get his head around it. Take a look at my freshly organised wardrobe. Over here we have got dresses, and I've got them separated out with one of those pink separator things. I shall link those below, and obviously nothing gets stored below those because the dresses are long. And then I have got skirts. They are still long-ish, so they belong over that side, because if there is something larger to store, then I wouldn't store it over that side underneath the clothes. And then I've just got everything in rainbow order. So we've got red, orange, yellow, green, blue, not much purple, but lots of blue, and then black at the end. And then at the end, very end of the wardrobe, I've got my comfy jumpers that I kind of lounge in and snuggle in all year round, really. And that is my wardrobe looking much neater and tidier. The dressing table is nice and clean and clear. My bed has nice clean sheets, and we've got a bit of fresh air and a nice clean windowsill too.
Thank you so much for watching. If you've liked this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. Do not forget to subscribe, hit the bell to be notified when I post new videos every Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday at 7 PM. If you want to watch my latest video, it's just over here, and for more cleaning and organising, it's just down here. See you guys soon.